Hey guys, what's up? Alright, so today we've got a couple things that we need to cover real quick. Big one today is the new update was leaked out. The Android, of course, gets it through an APK first. It has hit Google Play Store, so Apple should be getting it soon. And the next thing we're going to discuss is the new research box beginning May 1st. So we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to go over to the computer screen and we're going to read the Silph Road APK teardown of what all is hidden inside the new update.
Alright guys, so here we are. This is the Silph Road data mine of the new update that will be soon released, hitting your device. Google Play should see it anytime within the next 2 to 3 days or so, and Apple users should see it in about a week. So we're going to look into what they have found. Of course, everybody knows the new field research. They have been confirmed, and they're going to be around the legendary Pokemon Zapdos, so we'll see more field research related to flying and electric types instead of flying and fire. Looks like they changed a few things, but nothing really worth spending a bunch of time on. Now we did get a new move, Smackdown. It can naturally be learned by Geodude, Graveler, and Golem, Onix, Rhyhorn, and Rhydon, Steelix, Anorith, and Armaldo. They can all learn it in the wild and or evolve into it, and then 46 others you can use a fast TM, including Tyranitar. So if you want that dark move for Tyranitar, you're going to have another fast move to go through. They did finally make a asset for the Community Day box. Every time a Community Day box is released, it's going to be this gold box with a blue ribbon around it. So instead of just being another box, the red and whatever ribbon was on it, it's going to be a gold and blue one now. This next one's really cool. Number 4 is the Pokestop submission clues. And we've seen this in a couple APK mines a while back. Niantic is finally going to make it so that Pokemon users can finally start submitting Pokestop ideas or POI points of interest. Looks like they went a little farther in the code this time. They finally put something upload photo by URL, and then a few error messages telling you if your image is too big or if that feature has been disabled. So hopefully we get to see that. I'd like to see it out by summer so that when it's nice weather outside, we can go to, like my local park has one Pokestop in the whole park. I'd really like to see a few more. And there's some memorials and stuff that are in there that I'd like to see. And while the weather is nice, I'd like to be able to submit those. Now there's another thing in the new update. The weather icon in the top right corner above your compass. Now when you click on it, there will be an exclamation point in the top right corner as well. It's going to flip a little flip card over that you can report an issue with the weather. It's got 2 options. The weather is not accurate at all, and the weather seems accurate, but it's not up to date. So maybe it was raining an hour ago, but the game still shows raining. Well, now you can submit that to Niantic. And then up next, they have put a search filter for mythical, because previously, up until this update, Mew was found under legendary. Now Mew can be found under the mythical search filter. Of course, it'll be the only one showing up under that for now. Hopefully that means they will have already started working on releasing Celebi and maybe started working towards some of the others like Deoxys. Then we got some minor things, password redemption tweaks, some of the item sprites. Apparently there was a scaling issue on the badge award screen. Minor tweaks to banned player codes, and then in the background a boot time, frame rate, time to map, logo screen time, and main screen load time. Now some of the things that the Silph Road hasn't mentioned yet, and they're going to be huge when it comes down to it. One of the big ones is in the actual description in the Google Play Store, aspect ratios and UI user interface are now optimized for larger screen phones such as the iPhone X and the Samsung 8. Now, we're not quite sure what that's going to mean. Maybe it means that you can finally actually use the entire side of your phone instead of the ball just falling off the screen like mine does. The next one, I don't know who finally listened and how they got them to happen, but lucky eggs and star pieces will now be accessible via your raid screen with your revives and potions. Thank God they finally listened to us. No more waiting 10 seconds. And oh, I forgot my lucky egg. Can everybody back out? So that is a huge quality of life upgrade. And then finally is various bug fixes and performance upgrades. So now everybody knows by now that Zapdos was announced as the next research task box. So beginning May 1st at 1 p.m., the research task box will change over to be Zapdos. Now, they didn't say if you save your research box until May 1st, if it'll have Zapdos in it, but that's the way that it sounds. Also, the field research tasks and the quest to get your stamp is going to be more focused around flying in electric instead of flying in fire for Moltres. And I'm really glad to see Niantic give some of the rural players that can't get a raid team together to do a legendary, because it takes more than 2 or 3 people most of the time. So I'm really glad they're giving some of those players a chance to get the legendaries they previously couldn't have got before. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you have a suggestion that you'd like to see a video on, make sure to drop it in the comments below. Also, to make sure to hit that subscribe bell. Our next video is going to focus on the EX raid criteria. Does your gym meet EX raid criteria according to Niantic? And if it does the park that it's in meet EX raid criteria? We're also going to cover how Reddit people have triggered an EX pass to go out. There's many different theories, but a couple of them seem pretty common. We're going to send those common points out and hopefully get an EX raid going in your area. So make sure to hit that bell for our next video. Until then, see you around.